listening to.
You're listening to.
You are listening.
You're listening to.
Again, and you're listening.
You're listening to
ActiveFM.
To Active FM.
to ActiveFM.
FM.
To Active FM.
Yeah! Congratulations. Just before the show, Grace was saying how she was freaking out about how to start the show. And she just did it. Round of applause for Grace.
Congratulations. Well done.
Yeah.
If I had a golden star, I would have given it to you, but I don't. Okay.
You are listening to Active FM.
Yeah.
And I almost said the movie show because I'm so used to doing the movie show, but you're not listening to the movie show. But I am Sash from the movie show.
And I am Sandra from All Things Girl.
And I am Grace from All Things Girl and The Fun.
Is your name Bones on
I'm
the funny
always
tune?
asking her, every time we're recording, I'm like, why the name Bones?
Why the name Bones?
My colleagues on the funny team decided to name me Bones.
What are their names? I know the one's creativity.
The other one's Toothbrush.
Wow. Okay. That's deep. Sure.
All I'm going to say is sure.
All right. Right.
It all started with my future career.
Your future career in Bones.
Bones.
Yeah.
So you want to become a skeleton, or you want to make skeletons, or you want to look like a skeleton?
Can I just ask?
I just want to, be a forensic anthropologist.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I explained to them, then basically rounded it off saying I want to play with bones.
You know what? That makes sense. That actually
Can I
makes
just
sense.
ask you a question, Sashi? Because she said her future career involves bones. And then you asked her, does she want to be a skeleton? Like, what career is that?
I don't know. Like her future career involves bones. And what has bones? A skeleton.
Alive bones, dead bones.
See, that's even worse. That's actually wants to take someone who was a human and make them into bones.
No.
No.
And Grace does have this, if you don't know Grace, she does have this like dark humor to
Yes,
her.
I do.
Like she's the head of ISIS.
Is.
Yes. In case you didn't know. Yeah, so you'd expect Grace to want to become a
say those
skeleton.
things.
ISIS/is deals with bombs. Just saying.
You see? And
Oh my
bombs
gosh,
equals
here we go
skeletons.
again.
No, the skeletons are ashes now. So what's the fun in dealing with skeletons that
You
are
can
ashes?
take the ash and put it back together.
But then now I'm dealing with
how
ashes.
Is that even possible?
No, I don't think it is. In a cartoon maybe, but not in
Everything
reality.
is possible.
You
Yes.
see?
Do anything.
And glue.
Yeah. So we have an interesting topic, right? And the topic is basically, should you mind your business, or when to mind your business?
Mind your business. I just
guess
felt the
Grace
need.
says you should mind your business. That's
No,
our
I
own
just wanted
opinion.
to sing unnecessarily.
Hey,
So,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
saying.
Okay, so the question here is, should we mind our own business or
When
yes
to mind your business?
your business?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's answer the first question. And obviously this is our opinion, but okay, should you mind your business?
Okay, can I give you a scenario and then you guys are gonna answer me?
Okay,
we're all
yes.
gonna answer. Okay, let's say you shopping for obviously your groceries and stuff like that, meat, and I don't know why I'm specifying everything. But anyways, and then you just see a random person, putting a packet of Doritos in their pocket, or putting them in their handbag. The woman. In case if you didn't, yes, putting the Doritos in their handbag.
Oh.
What would you do?
I'll ask you if I can have a share after I reported to the mall cops, police, them.
You know, okay, this is completely off topic, but it reminded me of, so on TikTok, there's like a video that's been going around where someone's stealing something and someone else sees them stealing it. So it could be a packet of chips, it could be anything. So they take it and put it in their pocket. Then the person sees them and they're like, oh, so they look at the shop owner and then they're like, look, look. And they take a packet of chips, they put it in their pocket, they do like this magic trick thing and then pretend that now they've transported that packet of chips from their pocket to the other person's pocket. They then take the chips out of their pocket and the shop owner's like, wow!
So
they put it back
cool.
and then they walk out now having stolen the chips. So they basically snitched on someone else but used that to steal.
That's
no.
theft
Right.
and fraud.
It's kind of funny in a way, because
So theft is funny, Sandra.
no, like the fact that he used magic to steal.
It's not
It's
magic.
not magic, that was just
Okay, a trick.
intellect.
Yes, a trick.
Fraud.
Yeah.
Or the
Or it's
law.
like, have you seen those videos where someone's on a motorbike and then this person runs past and they try to someone runs past and they try to steal the person's bag. And then the person throws the bag and then the person that's trying to rob them runs after the bag and they end up stealing the motorbike. So it's like they also did like reverse psychology on them. It's like, you try to steal from me, well, I'll steal from... Okay, but this is
they're
completely
both-
off topic. I like so went off topic there. I'm sorry.
Not that it's implicatory
No,
or
so I
anything.
wouldn't do that.
I would not.
Well, shame.
maybe.
Okay. If it depends, if it's a child,
Why would a child chase you on
What
a
do you mean it
motorbike?
depends?
like if it's a child who's taking without asking, I'm like.
But that's stealing. What's going to happen to the child when the child's
Child
13?
jail.
Sure.
That child grows up and becomes what?
Child jail.
No, they don't become child. They become a thief
Oh.
and they steal.
Okay, what if they're just
sense.
hungry for just one day, for that day, and then they're like, oh, let me just steal it just for
How did
that
they
day.
get into the shop without their mom or dad or aunt or uncle, chicken, frog?
You see, this is the problem. There's this gray area, and everyone's like, but what if this
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
And what if that happened? For me, it's like stealing is stealing. It doesn't matter if it's an old man or if it's a child. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
it's like you're stealing. Stealing is wrong. It doesn't matter your situation. Yes, if your situation's
yeah.
bad, that's. I was gonna say that's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. But hopefully you'll come out of it. But the thing is, stealing is not gonna get you out of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, I actually heard a story from someone somewhere. They're like, they saw a child stealing, and then they left the child to go out, and then after that, the person went to the child and spoke to to the child, and actually told the child not to do it again. And yeah, when they asked the child, why did you do it? They're like, my mom sent me. So I'm like, okay. So yeah.
That's where I guess the gray area comes in, because they're
Yeah.
like, what if this person doesn't have enough? And they're like, okay, so you have nothing at home, so your excuse to steal is your background or your situation. That's why people are like, not yes or no, they just like maybe. That's where the gray area is, the maybe. Yeah.
But for me, it's always like, stealing is not going to get you out of the situation.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, you actually, yes.
it's going to make you, it's going to get you worse in the situation, or maybe it's even why you're in the situation in the first place. So it's kind of like you're trying to sort out your problem by just creating a new problem, etc., etc. So
Yeah.
in my opinion, in that scenario, it's to say to the person, what are you doing? And if the person like still doesn't want to listen, then it's go to like the mall cop and say, this guy is trying to steal, you know. Yeah.
So in that case, we are not gonna mind our own business, because
Well, this
But
is the
well,
thing.
is it our business
okay,
really
if
to-
you were the shop owner, right, and someone was stealing from you, would you want another customer to come and stop them?
Yes.
yes, definitely.
So then, therefore, we need to do what we'd want to be done to us.
Yes.
That's how I see it.
Yes.
So it's always like, so some people are like, yeah, but if you were in the situation, what would you want? No, I would
Yes.
want to know. Okay, well then you need to do that in order to, you know, what you give out is what you get.
I almost said to be done. You need to do that.
To be done. Do it to be done. Yeah.
Okay. So are you gonna give us the next scenario?
Okay, so the next scenario, what was the question? Should you snitch?
should you,
Or
yes.
should you mind your
Mind
own
your own
business? Okay, so let's say, for instance, you and your best friend are best friends, because that's why you named
BFF.
your best friend. And you know that your best friend is dating this guy, and this guy is cheating on her. What do you do? Do you know, encourage her to just break up with him, not really saying anything? Do you go to him and say, dude, what the hell are you doing? Do you not say anything at all and just let you know, whatever, take its course?
You know what I think? It's just that in situations like that, you and your best friend, your BFF, you've been like this, and she probably loves this guy. And let's say you are the single friend, and she knows that you hate being single, and she might take it the wrong way. So sometimes some people, they take it the wrong way. So even if you tell them the truth, they don't want to hear it. But that guy shouldn't have cheated in the first place. My first aim would be to slaughter, but then slaughterings against the law. So I'm like, the next best thing is to tell the friend, and whether she accepts the truth or not, it's up to her, but you have done your part, but at least by telling her. Because if she decides to stay with the cheater have spots.
Oh my God.
What?
Just like, cheaters have spots.
Boom.
I feel like you were trying to answer the question as to why cheaters have spots.
I
and
did
you went
that.
off in that direction, and then you're like, just to end off the question, that's why cheaters have spots.
I felt that was funny.
Okay.
Yes,
Because
it was
I feel funny.
It was
Yeah.
very funny.
kinda
Hilarious.
Well, for me, I think it's complicated because now your friend's gonna get hurt, and now she's gonna think that you want to steal her boyfriend. And well, I think I'll secretly slaughter the guy.
That's against the law. Just
but then,
saying.
like, to protect my friend, shame. Like,
Then you
no.
go to jail. How are you gonna go
Okay,
and
are you
best friend
talking
dates?
slaughter as
No,
in you
not-
literally
no.
take a knife and,
I know
No,
the best
no,
knife.
definitely not.
for
I'll probably
that.
hire some guys who can beat up.
Okay, I didn't expect it to say that.
That escalated very
No, not the physical slaughter, like the metaphorical slaughter. Nope, she's
like
hiring
slaughter
guys.
you with the
No,
words.
obviously not to like slaughter.
Just, like teach a lesson.
Yeah, just like
Teach you
leave
a lesson
mark.
with
But
my
the thing is
fist.
this, if he gets hit once or twice, is he really going to stop being unfaithful?
No.
And if he was
Well.
unfaithful in the first place, is your slaughter really going to sort him out?
Maybe.
The thing is that I don't think that will change him, because even if you beat him up with a metal chair, which I probably would,
okay.
and then like put him, here I have some dark, weird, okay, put that aside. Either way, beating him up won't really change the fact that he cheated, because he still was unfaithful. So it's up to him whether he still wants to cheat and if he doesn't want to. And if he
Well-
continues, then my friend, my BFF or the BFF must either leave him, but I'm not going to let her accept the fact that she's with a cheating guy either, because why would you want to get with a cheater? He has spots. Boom.
Oh my gosh.
She's on the spots thing, man. So in this case, we all agree that you don't mind your business, right? That you should tell
Yes.
your friend.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Okay.
Not really definitely, but yeah.
So you wouldn't want to know.
Yeah.
You
I
wouldn't?
think- yeah. No. Sure. I think if sure. I don't think I would want to know. Yeah. I think
Why not?
Because, like, some. Okay, let me make this example. Let's say, like, you really, really love the person, like, really, really love the person. And then your friend just comes and tells you that your boyfriend cheated on you and stuff like that. Like,
So you rather believe lies?
okay, let's just say, love is blind.
Wow. Okay. So we are going to come back after a music slot, and we're going to answer the next question, and we're going to try and help Sandra to realize that if he's unfaithful, he's unfaithful.
Unfaithful cheater.
Right. So enjoy this music. So the next question is, when do you mind your business? So when is it appropriate actually to mind your business? Do you want to sing again, Grace?
Mind your business.
Oh my God.
Oh, I
Did you
like
hear
the,
that?
I like the bass. Right.
Can't do it, but like.
One man choir. How's that?
But then that doesn't count as a choir. Unless I have puppet socks. Actually, that came out of nowhere. Don't ask questions.
Okay, Grace, give us a scenario.
So, when to mind your own business is, let's say you see, well, these people that you know, right? And they
Yes.
end up gossiping about somebody that you also know. And you know that is not true, but then also you have an opinion that is not favorable to that person. Do you input your opinion, or do you just cut it short, or you don't intervene at all?
That's a very deep question.
I do such.
Oh, wow. She does deepness. It's in her blood.
In my blood. Sorry.
Okay.
I am like a shower singer, so like, sorry, that came out of nowhere. Carry on.
So for me, the statement "mind your business" is it's self-explanatory. Like if it is your business, then don't mind it. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if it's not your business, then what are you doing? Type of thing. Like why are you getting involved? So for me, the whole gossip situation about a person, even if you don't particularly view them in your favor, for me, you should cut it. Because first of all, the thing is, if you just listen, like you two could be talking about someone and I'm just standing here and I didn't say anything. But the thing is, I didn't stop the conversation, which means I allowed it to like continue type
And
of thing.
escalate.
Which means I didn't mind my business because I was listening to what the two of you had to say about it and I didn't stop you. So in that instance, I would personally stop and say, guys, it's not any of our business. And whether that person did that or not is not our business.
Yeah.
So what's the point of talking about it? Because honestly, it's not going to get us any further in life and it's
Yeah.
not going to help them. So what's the point?
Yeah.
So for me, in that instance, you do mind your business.
Yeah.
Because it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Yeah, you do. Yeah, exactly.
So at that point, that is when you mind your business.
Well, yeah. Because I've been in such situations before, and I won't lie, I never really was the person to like say no or put my opinion. I was just mute. So I was like mild. So whenever they said something that I thought I could agree on, I would silently agree. But then over time, like you said,
Actually
you have
change
to
the
cut the
topic.
conversation.
Yeah. I actually changed the topic. I'm like, oh, so it's so hot, eh?
The weather. The weather is a beautiful conversation starter, changer, anything.
Endure, not really actually.
And it's nice because the weather's not always the same. So sometimes
Yeah.
you're like, oh, it's been so cold.
It's been so snowy lately.
Right?
Even though
Yeah.
it's not snowing, but just saying.
Yeah.
I love snow.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
That came out of nowhere.
So this is my opinion on the whole topic. So there's instances where you do mind your business, and those instances for me are when it's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
But then they always, how would you want to be treated? So in a situation, whether it's a robbery, whether it's being unfaithful, whether it's whatever, if you would like the person to, come forward and say, look, this is the situation, for me it's like, well, then you should be doing the same.
Yeah.
So if you do see someone that's doing something wrong, then you should step out. And this is why, because the truth actually always comes out. And what's
Yeah.
going to happen when they find out, oh no, they knew about it and they didn't say
Yeah.
anything, then what? Then it's like, that's basically like watching a murder and then going, I'm not going to report it.
So, like in cases of such situations, like you named, it's important. Well, like it's not like money giving, money paying important, but like morally important.
Yes.
In a way, because then you're helping the other person without gaining anything in return.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that makes
And
sense.
the other person might even slate you for it.
Yeah.
But you're like, you know what? I'm actually going to do what's right here. And in that situation, it is to say that this isn't right, man. I'm sorry. It's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, because then there's lots of people that keep quiet about lots of things. You know, like women, when they keep quiet about certain rapes that happen to them, people that keep quiet about murders, and they feel like they will be slated, or they will be seen as victims, or they'll be seen as seeing the wrong end of the stick. And that's why people, with cases like that, you can't really exactly mind your own business, because you never know if something like that might happen to you.
But there are a lot of people out there that just think that this has nothing to do with me. If,
Yeah.
let's say a woman gets raped and stuff like that, they just keep quiet and like, they're either scared or they think that it has nothing to do with them. So,
But that's injustice. Like, how can you stand there
Yeah.
when an injustice is being done and you're
Yeah.
just like, oh well,
Like, wah, wah.
like then you're not stopping it, and then it's just going to increase and get worse and get worse, and one day it might even happen to your daughter, and then what? Now
And
you're
then-
like, oh wait,
I should
Let's
have done
behead
that.
him.
let's be okay. Whoa. Let's just.
That's
you know,
what I would do. I believe
Wow.
in medieval punishment. Sometimes.
There was some crazy punishment back there, hey?
Yup.
Like scary stuff.
Some people still use the guillotine. Like, I see like YouTube videos, and then I actually used to see it in movies and some anime cartoon shows. Like, you see someone's head, chop, and then they put their head there, and then the blade is there.
Okay,
Everyone's
can
cheering.
you not explain in
And
detail?
then-
Because
As I said in the beginning, dark humor on my
Ah, that's not funny. Just saying.
left. Wow. Yeah. So we hope you helped you guys come to a moral standard of when you should mind your business and if you should mind your business.
Yep.
Yes. We did an informative show.
I feel like we're the news. So beautiful. Actually, we're not the news. We're just, bringing perspective and stuff.
Right.
Sorry if my accent changes. I'm like,
It's just the bones coming out.
It's the babes. and stuff.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah. So we are all from a radio station, if you don't know, called ActiveFM. It's an amazing radio station. And there are so many different shows on there. So we're quickly going to run through the first things that pop to your head. Just say it. Okay, obviously I'm going to say the movie show because I'm on it. They're obviously going to say
all things go.
The funny truth, the car show.
Intensity.
the Not So Tech show.
I was thinking of that one.
There's
Demode.
the mode, yes. My co-host Ryan once said Vogue. He called the mode Vogue. I was like, no, Ryan, it's the mode. He's like, oh yeah. Yeah.
Then there's also foodies and travel.
There's foodies and travel.
For
There
those who
is
like
an
food.
amazing house and EDM session that is just amazing. You should go listen to it.
Yes.
You know.
If you want to dance and
Yeah.
get down.
And then for all the guys, because we have a girl show,
So we have-
So for guys, if you are a guy, and you do like sports, you like watching guys running after balls and stuff, wow, there's the sporting base just for you. And if you're a girl that likes sports, you can also listen to it,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
I
And
like
there's
basketball,
also,
sorry.
rhymes and poetry. Don't forget.
There's
shout out.
rhymes and
Yes.
poetry.
Yes.
There's more shows than that. There's The Void, guys. There is The Void,
yes.
which is a
The
show all
Void.
about space. Right?
Yes, if you
That is
want
so
to know
cool.
all about stars,
Right.
the star.
These stars.
Well,
Not
certain
the stars, like the Hollywood stars,
No.
the heavenly bodies above us,
Yes, in the solar system. The infinity and beyond.
the infinity and beyond. Exactly.
Ah,
Yes.
yes, that makes
And we
sense.
also have 21 questions.
Yes, we have 21 questions.
And what's the topic?
What's the topic?
Yes.
And there's so many
But
more.
there
There is so many.
But they're just not coming to mind now.
Sure.
But they really
I
are a
hate
lot.
it when you know something, but then it just doesn't want to come out. I'm like,
Oh, it's like so
Do you know,
sad.
okay, I'll admit it, but you guys also did this. So I was listening to All Things Girls, right?
Of course.
And they were talking, and Grace was saying, I think they were talking about makeup, and they were saying your face, they wanted to say it's like a canvas.
Yeah.
But Grace couldn't remember the word canvas, and I was laughing because the amount of times that has happened on the movie show, and afterwards when listening to the show, I know the word, and I'm like, it's that word. It's that word. I don't know why I didn't. So then they couldn't get it, and I'm like, canvas, it's canvas. So afterwards, I went to Grace, and I was just like, canvas. She was like, what? I was like, canvas. She was like, oh! But then the one time on our show, right? So me and Ryan are talking, and I forget the word professionals. So I'm like, of course, there's people on set that are, and then I'm like, I forgot the word, and Ron's like, what word? I'm like, you know those people that are really good at what they do?
Yeah.
Ron was like, professionals. Like, yeah, and I just forgot the word professional, which is extremely unprofessional.
It does happen.
Well, I tend to forget people's names. Sure. Like when I'm introducing someone to people, I'm like,
I've actually been with her, and that's you're like, this is this. What's your name again?
That happens all the time. People look at me, they know me. Even my mom, she, like sometimes with my other siblings, she's like, Lisa. And I'm like, I'm not Lisa. She's like, Angie.
They go through all of them. Okay, luckily I was just 2 kids, so it was me or my sister, so there wasn't a long list, but I know of like, they call all 5 kids until
I'm
they
like,
get
that's
to the
not
6th
even
one.
then I'm saying,
close.
you, come here.
Yes, just you. Yeah.
Like me?
It's just so
you.
crazy.
Just come. Okay, so
Go check out the shows. When does All Things Girls come out?
every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday?
Yep.
And Funny Truth?
The Funny Truth comes out on a Thursday.
And the movie show's on a Friday. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
so
is
be sure
Sash.
to catch them.
Right.
Yes, the movie show.
The
Shout
movie
out.
show.
I
If you
love
love
the movie
movies.
show, just
Right.
saying, because I love movies, so it coincides with my love
For
movies.
for everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is us signing out. I'm Sash.
Sandra.
Bones.
Peace.